What's good, little hood rats? My name is Sinclair and welcome back to my channel. Thank you guys so much for clicking on my video or whatever. And today I was just in the middle of filming a video for this wig that's on my head right now, and I'm not gonna do my makeup in that video, but I thought, hey, why not record myself doing my makeup anyway? I'm just gonna show you guys my everyday foundation routine for my hyperpigmentation or whatever, and as you can see, yeah, this ain't it. So yeah, if you're interested in this video, just keep on watching. Alright, so I've already moisturized my face. You know, I always moisturize before I do put on any makeup. The first thing I almost always start with is cream contour, and I'm using this Fenty matchstick, and this is their darkest shade. I think it's Espresso. So yeah, I like to use this just to chisel out my face a little bit, because I've been gaining a little bit of weight. I've been getting a little round, and it's like, yeah, I need to snatch myself just a little bit. So your cream contour doesn't have to be completely blended, because you're going to go over with a layer of foundation anyways. And I do this before I put on the foundation, because when I try to blend it out on top of my foundation, it tends to move and you can see my hyperpigmentation peeking through. And I know about the whole trick with, what's it called, with color correcting. I feel like color correcting is kind of stupid, because it's like you're literally covering up your dark marks with a bright color that you also have to end up covering up. So either way, you're going to use a crap ton of foundation. So you might as well just go in with like an extra layer, which is what I'm about to do. I always put on 2 layers of foundation. I know it sounds like a lot, but it's like 1 layer's thin and 1 layer's thick. I usually do use different foundations for that. But yeah, for my first layer of foundation, I'm using my Born This Way foundation, and this is in the shade Spiced Rum. And I'm just going to take like 2.5 pumps. And I'm just going to use a brush for this part, because I feel like brushes, they don't pick up as much product as a sponge would. And for this step, at least, like, I want to make sure that the product stays and covers up like my dark marks. So yeah, and this is like a medium to full coverage, like higher end foundation, but I always do like a full coverage situation when I use this foundation. Even though I can get away with this 1 layer of foundation, I still go in with the second layer, because this foundation that I'm about to use like has the prettiest finish to me, and it's the LA Pro Coverage Foundations, and I have the shades Rich Coco and Coffee, because I'm like in between the two. So I'll probably use like a whole pump of Coffee and then like a half pump of Rich Coco, and I'll mix those on my face. So it sounds like a lot, but you know, like, this is just the way I got used to doing it. Like, I could probably use less, but you know, I'm not doing that. And now what I have on my face is my Milano concealer, and I have this in the color Natural Sand. And I know it looks really light, but I'm using the same sponge I used to blend out my foundation, and whatever leftover foundation is on this sponge is going to help blend out this whole situation. I always start with my nose, just so the concealer won't spread too much, and then I'll go to my forehead, my chin, and then I'll work on my under eyes. So yeah. And to set the concealer, I'm actually going to try something different. I literally just bought this. I just bought this powder. This is the Peach Perfect powder by Too Faced, and I'm going to set my under eyes with this. They have it in like another color. They have their original color, which is the one I got, the lighter color. And then they have the color Caramelized Peach, but I felt like the Caramelized Peach was more of an all-over face powder, and I was just looking for an under eye powder. So yeah, because if I were to use the Caramelized Peach color, it's more of like a brownish tan color that's like for deeper skin tones. Like, if I were to use that, like, my under eye would have gotten dark. After using the 2-piece powder, I'm gonna go in with my Fenty Beauty powder, and this is in the shade, what shade is it? It's in the shade Nutmeg, and I'm just gonna go on the perimeter of my face with this, with like a fluffy brush. So yeah, and I got the mini one. I got this one, this little one right here. It was like 18 bucks, because the lady at Sephora told me that a little bit goes a long way, and I was also looking for a nice powder to set the rest of my face with. So I was like, yep, I'm gonna get this too. I spent $88 at Sephora yesterday, like way too much money. I had no business spending that much money. I went in for a bronzer, came out with 2 powders and a bronzer, and I'm just like, bruh, was that really necessary? But when I think about it, yes, it was necessary. Ooh, sometimes you just gotta splurge on certain products, like, it's necessary. And I'm using the Fenty Sun Talker bronzer in Mocha Mami, and this is their darkest shade. And they just came out with these, so I'm like hella excited, because I've been looking for a new bronzer, and this is, ooh, this one's kind of red, but it's like, I don't mind that too much. So I'm just gonna take this brush and see what it does. Oh, it's really natural looking. Okay. Okay. And this is my Morphe sponge. I haven't used this in this video yet. I'm just using the edge with the Perfect Peach powder just to cut the bronzer a little bit. And for blush, I'm using my Juvia's Place Saharan blush palette, and I'm just gonna go in with this red shade right here. I'm just gonna use just a little bit, not too much. Oh, that's too much blush on my nose. Nope, nope. And yes, I put blush on my nose. I think it's cute. Okay, and my very last step is using my favorite highlighter ever, and this is Colourpop's Dewdrop. Favorite highlighters ever. And lastly, we're just gonna take this fixing spray. This is the Makeup Revolution fixing spray in Guava Rose. I got this at Ulta for like $9, so yeah, I'm just gonna go crazy. Why did I just say that? But anyways, if you enjoyed this video, hit like and don't forget to subscribe to my channel and hit the bell button to be notified for my next upload. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and hopefully I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!